So I don't know how we were able to do it, but we rehearsed at Lucas Oil Stadium, and no drum corps has ever done that before.
We were on our show the night before. We were in Pennsylvania when we found out that we were rehearsing in Lucas Oil Stadium.
Tomorrow, we have one field to practice on. We normally have 3. What are we going to do? It kind of sucks, right? We only have one field to practice on. 2 days before Nationals. Where's the field?
It's in Indianapolis.
Yeah? Where at?
Lucas Oil Stadium. What?
We have a 6-hour block at Lucas tomorrow.
And all of a sudden we were all just like, we all went from tired and exhausted to freaking out and jumping up and down excited.
When the corps walked through the tunnel and onto that field, there was no longer a sense of urgency to set up and do a run through. Everybody was just, this is it. This is the place. That was probably one of my favorite experiences marching drum corps, to be in that place, that special place where you would only do those 3 shows. Quarters, semis, and finals. To spend a whole 6 hours in that stadium just to ourselves. Giants filling the stadium with their sound and their presence. It was awesome. And at the end of the day, after our incredible run through, the horn line arced it up and I got to conduct the corps in Giant. First of all, it was the best I had ever heard it. The reverb in the stadium was incredible. It was probably one of the most emotional moments for me, not just as the drum major conducting the song, but in my 5 years in the corps. Every time I listen to it, every time I conduct it, I think about the first time I sang it, what it feels like to sing it before a show, my favorite moments of all of my drum corps career. And as the song progresses, I'm back in the moment, in front of the horn line, with the rest of the corps behind me, very pleased with where I am. I would not want to be anywhere else, but in that moment, every single time. And doing it in Lucas Oil was just the cherry on top.
Get out of here.
Great job, guys. Get out of here.
You gotta go.
This show concept has adapted the way we rehearse, in that for the first time in a very long time, we are fighting for a spot in finals. Well, as of right now, we don't know what the answer to that question is, but I think when people see this, they're gonna know. And it's a very special year in that the show is amazing. It's incredible. In my 5 years here, this is absolutely my favorite show. I think it's the best drum corps I've been a part of. And the fact that we are fighting for something that we have always had before, it feels like something has been taken away, and we are using this as our impossible dream to fight for this goal that we have to reach, this unreachable star that we are fighting for every single day.
Something I told the baritone section right before the Erie show, and then I told the horn line right before we went to Lucas Oil, is that, you know, we have 4 shows left.
I don't care what anyone says. There's 4 shows left.
Yeah.
We don't. There's no chance of 3 shows. If you let that be an option, it's gonna be an option. There are 4 shows left. In this uniform, with this group of people, with those other 3 pods of people, there are 4 shows left. And go out there and don't let 3 be an option.
Reaching the impossible dream has been an interesting kind of motif they've been pushing, because this year's definitely been a fight for us more than it's been in the past few years. So being able to use that to understand that we're still fighting and trying to reach something that might seem impossible but is definitely doable has definitely been a motivator.
Every morning when we wake up, I am confident that the Corps makes a decision, no matter what happened the day before with competition or maybe a terrible bus ride. We wake up, we get on the field, and we know we have a goal. We have an agenda. And we work very hard until the very end of the day. And then we all look at each other, either do a show, sing Giant, or just get on the buses and go somewhere else. We're all very happy in the place that we are.
The last couple of phrases of the Impossible Dream says, "And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world would be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star." I think that's exactly what we're doing. This rough and tough Corps, who everyone's putting down and saying we won't make it into finals, we are out here every day, and we are absolutely melting the gates of hell. We did stay true to this quest. We have been pushing to the very last drop of everything that we have into this. So whatever happens will be what it is. And we will put on an awesome show, and we will be the Boston Crusaders till the very last day.